We are taking R.D. Sharma Solutions, Class 11, Chapter 13, Complex Number Exercises 13.1. All the question of this exercise is based on one fact. That is, I'll take an example here. This is the first part. So, I to the power 457. We have to write this like this. We have to divide it by 4 and it comes 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 fours are 16. So this is the quotient, this is the remainder. So this number 457 can be written as 4, this 4 multiplied by the quotient plus the remainder, that is 4 into 114 plus 1. Now we can write this I to the power 457 as I to the power 4 into 114 plus 1, and we know that x to the power a plus b is x to the power a into x to the power b, so we can write it as I to the power 4 into 114 dot multiplication of x to the power this 1, I to the power 1, right? Now this can be written as I to the power, you know that x to the power ab is nothing but x to the power a to the power b or x to the power b to the power a. So we can write it as I to the power 4 to the power 114 dot I to the power 1. So what do we get here? I to the power 4. I to the power 4 is nothing but I square into I square. I square is minus 1. This I square is minus 1. So I to the power 4 is always 1. See, I4 is 1. Since I square is minus 1, I cube is I square into I, that is minus I to the power 4 is 1. So we will try to find out I to the power 4 and put it as 1. So this becomes 1, only I to the power 1. So I is the answer here. So in all the questions which are upcoming, this is the only logic we are going to use. For example, if we have I to the power 528. So 528 can be written as, if you divide it by 4, you get 4, 1s are 4, you get 1, 2, 4, 3s are 12, and then you have 8, 4, 2s are 8. So you can write this 528 as 4 into this 132, and there is no remainder is 0. So you can write this I to the power 528 as I to the power 4 into 132 plus in this plus 0. Now you can check it. I to the power 4 into 132 not I to the power 0. Anything to the power 0 is 1. So you just eliminate it. Now this can be written as I to the power 4 to the power 132, and as I said, I to the power 4 is always 1. So this comes 1. So this is the criteria of the logic we are going to apply, adopt in all these questions. Now 1 by I to the power 58, you can write this 558. If you divide it by, if you can divide it by 4, you can write it as 4 into 14 plus 2, right? This is 4 into 14, 4 4s are 16, 1 carry hand, and you have 4 1s are 4 5, 56 plus 2. Now you can write it as 56 plus 2. So I to the power 58 can be written as 56 plus 2. I to the power 4 into 14, that is 56. And I to the power 2. So this becomes 1 I square. I square is what? Minus 1. But since it is in the denominator, this is minus 1. So minus 1, you can multiply numerator and denominator. You will get it as 1, minus 1. Right? So this is how you solve it, all the questions like this. Now here we have I to the power 37 plus 1 by I to the power 67. Same thing we are going to do. 37 is 36 plus 1, 9 4s are 36. So I to the power 36 into I to the power 1. I to the power 67 is I to the power 16 into 4, 64, and I to the power 3. Now this is 1, this is 1. I to the power 1 is here, I to the power cube is here. Now I cube, we know that it is is I square into I, that is minus I. But the better method is, if you have I to the power cube, you can multiply numerator and denominator by I. You get I by I to the power 4. Why? Because I to the power 4 is always 1. So you get this as I. So now this one is I. And this is I plus I is 2I. Here you have I to the power 41 plus I to the power 1 by I to the power 257 and to the power 9. So this 41 can be written as 40 plus 1. So I to the power 4 into 10 multiply by I to the power 1. This is 257. So 64 into 4 plus 1. That is 64 into 4 is 256. 256 plus 1. Now this is 1 and this is 1 because here I to the power 4 is there. This is 1, this is 1. You get I, and here also you only get 1 by I. So I plus 1 by I. Now this 1 by I, if you want to solve it, 1 by I, you just multiply the numerator and denominator by I. You get I by I square. This is I square is minus 1. So you get minus I. So here I is there, here minus I is there. I minus I is 0. So 0 to the power 9 is 0. Next is I to the power 77 till I to the power 414. Same thing we are going to do here. This we are going to write as 4 into 19, which is 76. 76 plus 1. This is 14 into 7, which is 68. 68 plus 2. 87. This is 4 into 21, which is 84. 84 plus 3. Now this 414. 4 into 103 is 412, and this is I square. Now this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. This is I square is minus 1. This I cube is, we have already seen, is minus I, and this is I square minus 1. So just put it here. This I and I get cancelled. Minus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 the power cube is minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 is nothing but minus 8. So this is minus 8. Next one is I to the power 30 till I to the power 60. Now same thing we are going to do. I30 can be written as 28 plus 2, I to the power 4 into 7, I to the power 2. 40 can be written as I to the power 4 into 10, I60. 60 is 4 into 15. So this is 1, this is 1. Here this is 1, but this is I square. I square is minus 1. So 1 and minus 1 cancels, only 1 will remain. Next is this one, I to the power 49 till I to the power 110. Here, this 49 is 48 plus 1. So 48 is 4 into 12. 68 is simply 4 into 17. So you just write it here. 89 is 88 plus 1. 88 is 4 into 22, and here is 1. 110 is 108 plus 2. 108 is 4 into 27. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. You get I here. You get 1 here. You get I here. You get I square minus 1 here. Minus 1, 1 get cancelled. I plus I is 2I. We have to show that 1 plus I to the power 10, I to the power 20, I to the power 30 is a real number. Now 10 can be written as 4 into 2 plus 2, 8 plus 2. 20 is 5 4 is 20, and 30 is 7 4 is 28, 28 plus 2. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1. What do you get? 1. I square is minus 1. This is 1, and this is I square again minus 1. This get cancelled, this get cancelled, you get a 0, which is a real number. Now we have to solve this also. Same thing we are going to do. This 49 is 48 plus 1. 48 is 4 into 12. 68 is 14 into 7. 89 is 4 into 22 plus 1. That is 88 plus 1. 110 is 108 plus 2. That is 4 into 27 is 108. This is 1. 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 This is only I. This I remains. Here 1 remains. Here I remains. Here I square is minus 1. So minus 1 and 1 gets cancelled. I is 2I. Here also I to the power 30. 30 can be written as 28 plus 2. 7 for 28 plus 2. 80 is 4 into 20. 120 is 4 into 30. So this is 1. This is 1. 1 1. And this is 1. And I square is minus 1. So you get 1 and minus 1. You get cancelled. You get only 1. Now here I plus I square, I cube, I4. Now you can directly apply and write this because these are the basic numbers, or these are the basic power of I. You can just write it. I is I square is minus 1, I cube is minus I to the power 4 is 1. So you get a 0. This gets cancelled. This is I. This is I. So this I gets cancelled. This 1 gets cancelled. You get a 0. Next is I to the power 5. This I to the power 10, I to the power 15. 5 is 4 into 1 plus 1. This 10 is 8 plus 2, 15 is 12 plus 3. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1. This is I to the power 1 is I square is minus 1, I cube is I square into I, that is minus I. So this is I get cancelled, you get minus 1. Here, see, everything remains the same because this 592, you can write it as 4 into 148, it is 592. And here also, this 590 can be written as 147, I to the power 147 and I square. This 588, I to the power 4 into 147. Okay. So what do you get here is you just have to find out what is the multiple of 4 and rest you keep it here. For example, this I to the power 584. I to the power 4 into 146 is 584. Similarly here, 4 into 145, that is 580. 580 plus 2. Here, 580. This 580 is simply I to the power 4 into 145. Similarly, if I to the power 574, I to the power 4 into 143, which is 572, and I square. So you get 1 here. This is again, this is 590. 590 is nothing but 4 into 148, because this is what? 4 into 440, this is 2 less than this. So you get 4 into 148 directly. 4 into 148. So you can just write it as 4 into 148, and you have 2 as well. So you just, this is, okay. Now this is simply 590. 590, if you want to divide, you can just check it. See, 4 ones are 4. I'm just checking it for everything, every number here. 4 ones are 4, 1, 9. 4 fours are 16. You get 3, 0, 4, 4, 7 fours are 28. So this is 147 into I square. This is 2, right? 4 sevens are 28. So I to the power 147, that is I to the power 147, that is I to the power 4 into 147. This is 4 into 147 into I square. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So what it remains? 1 here, I square is minus 1. Here you get 1, here you get minus 1, minus 1, I square is minus 1, here you get 1. Here I square is minus 1, so 1, I square is minus 1, you get 1 here, minus 1 here. So ultimately this gets cancelled, you have, this gets cancelled, only 1. Here also you get this cancelled, you get this cancelled, you get minus 1. So what do you get? 1 by minus 1 is minus 1. Here also you have I till I to the power of 20. Same thing you have to do, I square, I to the power 4, this remains. I to the power 6 is I to the power 4 and I to the power 2. Similarly here. So this is the final answer. The same thing we are going to do. Here 1 plus I to the power 6, we write 1 plus I to the power 6 as 1 to the power square and cube. So this is square, this is square. So 1 plus I square plus 2I. This is 1, I square is minus 1 plus 2I. This gets cancelled. So 2I to the power cube, which is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8I cube. And 8I cube, 8I cube. I cube is what? I cube is I square into I. I square is minus 1. So you get minus I. So this will be minus 8I. Now you have to use the formula of A minus B whole cube. So this is the formula. And you get minus 2 minus 2I. So minus 2I. And just solve it. You get minus 2 minus 10I. This gets minus 10I. This is minus 2. So this is the final answer. So the only thing which you have to use is I to the power 4 into something plus the remainder. So whatever this something is there, it goes 1. So I to the power R remainder is the answer. This is the only crux and logic of this all questions. So now we are going to take the next exercise, but this will take in the next discussion. Till then, thank you so much. Take care of yourself.